It's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck along with Dr. Calvin Finch, Mark Peterson on my left, and we're sitting here on the porch at Milberger's at 1604 on Bulverde Road, and we're amongst a lot of people that are out there shopping, and it's a good weekend for that, and it's a good weekend to find great sale items at Milberger's. My goodness. I encourage you to go to the website, but I'll tell you about some of them, but yeah, what? MilbergerNursery.com. No. Lots of...
We had an issue with one little item on the website.
Yeah.
But you're going to address it.
But yeah, it's the Esperanza on the website says it's in the number 3 pot, and it's actually in the number 2 pot. So, but they still look absolutely gorgeous, and it's you can find them there. Bougainvilleas are on sale. Let's see, irises and all kinds of great stuff. Shade
we
trees,
cover
10%
bougainvilleas in the my article.
In your article, what do you say about bougainvilleas in your article?
Well, of course.
What's your article about?
Well, I talk about fall color.
Okay.
If you want 12 months of color, which most gardeners in the San Antonio area are in favor of, there's a lot of opportunities right now in the fall. And we've talked about most of them, flame vine and bougainvillea, Cape honeysuckle, fall aster, mint marigolds, and your plant, fire spike.
Yeah. You talked about Spiky?
Yeah.
Spiky's doing
How
great.
is Spiky doing?
I got to take a picture of Spiky. Spiky is now probably, I'm hoping the pot's not too small for Spiky now, but Spiky may be taller than I am.
Oh yeah,
because I protected it in the winter.
I've seen a few of them in sheltered locations
Yeah.
where they've been twice as they've been 10 feet or 12 feet tall.
Well, on the Riverwalk, I think they have some gorgeous ones, don't they? That are huge because they're protected on the Riverwalk, right?
Exactly. So they Spiky. Oh, God. And now you got me doing it.
Yeah, good for you.
The spike, whatever it is again, needs pretty shaded areas.
Yeah,
and it is cold sensitive. So those areas which may be protected on the Riverwalk are great.
They're
locations.
huge,
but
they're wide. They're tall.
Yeah, the main thing is shade.
Are they blooming?
No. Spiky does have a bloom on him.
Because the
sorry, Mark.
No, it came back firebush. No,
the hummingbird migration is starting in most areas, and one of the things that we celebrate here in the San Antonio area is that the fall migrating hummingbirds really like the fire bush, if it's in the sun, or the alternative is the fire spike if you got your patio has a shade, and they both attract both the black chins and the ruby throats and even the rufous hummingbirds.
There was one hummingbird here at the nursery yesterday when I was visiting. It was on the the hibiscus, then the plant right in front of it. I can't tell what it is anymore, but yeah, it was loving that. I could not get a picture.
Which one was it?
I think it was the one next to that. It might have been the one behind the. Actually, I do think it was the one behind the maybe the purple and white, which I guess is that dianthus or is that vinca? It kind of looks vinca-y. Mark, you went and looked. Do you remember? Or did you?
Yes, the vinca is on the last two tables. So.
Okay.
We generally wouldn't see hummingbirds on vinca. So.
No. It was on the plant behind it, the red one.
Oh,
you may not be able to see it.
Firebush?
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, they apparently do like that.
They love it.
It
yeah.
wouldn't. I mean, I got like within inches of it. It was like, pff, I'm not leaving here.
Well, they even like that hibiscus too.
Oh, do they really? Wow, that'd be a beautiful picture. And there was a man here earlier. He was taking pictures of the bumblebees on all the plants. There's some big old fat bumblebees.
Well,
flying
I
around.
wonder. I was just wondering how many species do you think we have? At least 5 species of
bees?
here.
Oh, really? Wow.
Just on the perennials that are in front of our.
So yeah, in the past I've seen bumblebees and the carpenter bees, the big dark-colored, metallic-colored, and then honeybees and some solitary bees.
And if we counted,
Yeah, no, they're not. I mean, they're solitary by choice.
Okay.
and I don't
I'm
know
not
if
gonna judge.
we count the those wasps that do go after that are big and look real fierce that dig in the soil. What go after?
Oh, the cicada killers.
Yeah, they're quite often around here too.
So we got distracted from your bougainvillea. You said you covered that in your article. What else did you cover in the article?
Cape honeysuckle, which
Okay.
we haven't talked about.
No. I usually talk about the Mexican honeysuckle, but Cape honeysuckle is very nice.
Yeah, Mexican honeysuckle is another good one though too.
Mm-hmm.
And then flame vine, Mark and I have talked about that quite a bit. That's really a blast, a showy plant for this time of the year. Exotic,
Yeah.
but it's hard to beat in terms of really a spread show. And of course, the pollinators love it.
Yes, it loves August heat. I mean, that's where it really starts really blooming up a storm.
I don't know if the deer eat it or not, but the fall asters we talk about in the article, and the deer do eat the fall asters. Yeah, but the other one,
But the other one, so you had
mint marigolds.
Yeah,
they
Mexican
don't eat
mint
the mint
marigold.
marigolds.
Did you talk about Copper Canyon daisy? I don't think so.
No,
But that is his cousin, and that's very nice as well. And they both bloom in the fall, yellow flowers, and so. But they have nasty tasting leaves.
Oh.
And
you
again,
see that glow in the blue on the
Yeah.
yeah.
And again, Mark's phrase,
Yeah.
stinky. What is it?
Oh.
Smelly, sticky, thorny, prickly.
Okay.
What's that?
That is rules about what plants deer do not like.
Okay.
And so Damianita, that's another one that tastes like kerosene to them. That's another great plant. Sages, a lot of sages are deer resistant. We never say deer proof. Deer resistant.
Why?
So what about
do you
fire spike?
why do you think? Oh, they don't eat fire spike?
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they do.
Then they eat the fire bush.
Yeah.
So I suspect they eat
the flowers. Yeah. So I'm thinking they
Fire
may eat the
spike.
flowers.
Okay.
Well, if anybody knows, love to hear it.
Yeah.
Now they don't eat the Mexican honeysuckle that you were talking about. That's the one that
that's
grows in a lot in my neighborhood.
But the Cape.
The
Cape.
Cape. I'm trying to remember. I haven't, since the freezes started, like 3 or 4 years ago. I haven't renewed any Cape.
It's hard for me to tell the difference between the two because they both have orange.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Well, the Cape is a kind of a leaning vine, and of course the Mexican is more of a mound.
Is a pyramidal kind of shape.
Kind of mound plant. And they definitely do not eat the Mexican. Okay.
So other things in the article, or was that it? Or no, there must be other stuff.
Oh yeah. There's other stuff in the article.
And you can always get the article in the Express News.
Yeah. And did you see my picture I took? I'm having fun out here at Millburgers.
Were you in the Express News?
No, I just took this picture. Just letting you see it.
Okay. That's a beautiful picture.
It's a butterfly. All right. But, yeah, there was a guy doing bumblebees. I told him, he got so excited. It was so great. I said, if you really want a challenge, go over there in the butterfly garden, and you can take pictures. He was like, really? Oh, boy, okay, thanks. And, yeah, he and his wife ran over there. It was kind of cool. Anyway, what's that?
Did they have any luck in
He didn't show me the
bees?
pictures. He showed me the bee picture. The bee picture was great. It was on whatever's purple behind you. But, yeah. Anyway, 210-308-8867, the number to call. And I interrupted you. You were talking about the article.
Well, no, that was all of the topic
Okay,
was about
cool.
that.
All right.
Same topics.
There's a kind of a wildflower I like
Ooh.
that blooms in the fall is Liatris, or
Oh.
sometimes called Gayfeller or Blazing Star. That's another.
Okay.
But that's a noted wildflower that blooms in the fall.
Okay. So, what is it called again? I want to see what it looks like.
It's Liatris is the scientific name.
L-I?
Yep. Liatris. T-I.
Okay.
T-R-I. Or R-I.
All right.
Blazing Star. Or
color is it?
gay feather.
Yeah.
It's
blazing-
purple.
Oh, man, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, it's nice and tall, too.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
if you have if your yard, if you have gardens that you have kind of like cut flowers or the wildflower area, make sure you have some of those.
So I need to get some seeds of those.
Now
Well, you should have had some seeds.
Oh, too late.
Yeah.
why don't people grow more of it? Is it invasive?
I think it's. I don't know why. I come to think of it, I don't know why. Because maybe it's a fall bloomer and they're not used to it.
Oh, because, we generally think of the wildflowers as
in
the
spring. So, you need to.
Especially after a
have-
tough summer, it's like,
Well,
Right.
anything.
Well, they've adopted now the Salvia coccinea.
Yep.
It's a red bloom though, but that is a fall bloom. I guess it blooms in the summer as
Yeah,
much as in the fall.
but we like it because it blooms in the shade, or is shade tolerant to a certain extent. That's why a lot of the salvias are not, and that's one of the few ones that are shade tolerant.
Now there seems to be a new popularity too for the blue curl, which is a shade bloomer, and in the spring, a wildflower. That's another good one that is really attractive. Now the other one of the other ones I was thinking about is I was thinking about the or lesser goldfinches.
Okay.
And they rely quite a bit on the sunflowers.
Okay.
And then I was thinking, well, what happens now when all the sunflowers or seeds are eaten up? Now the good news is that it's tough to eat all the sunflower seeds up. If you got annual sunflower, you got a ton of seeds. Every time I go by one of the, all the brown heads, I say those are done for. Well, then you pick at the top, and there's still a million seeds in there. But the other one that they,
I don't know.
coccinea. Coccinea is another. It's a wildflower.
I had the only sunflower with no seeds on it.
Yeah, I'm just Calvin's talking about all the seeds, and I'm like, unless you have
Milton's.
a voracious caterpillar that destroys all the leaves, and
but they don't eat the
seeds.
And if you're looking, they like the goldfinches like the big flowers too.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for
they like to spend some time in pecking at the face of the flower.
and over a long season, the annual sunflower provides kind of an ongoing food for them. And of course, those big ones attract. You probably see a lot of
They're gone.
cardinals. Why are they gone? Did you take them away?
Yeah, they were over. They were done. I cut off the flowers and put them in a baggie, and There was no other flowers coming back. Those caterpillars just ate them up.
What about the seeds, though?
No, I got to. Well, they did. If they put seeds down, they haven't come up yet. So.
Oh, well, no, they won't come.
They won't come up
till next spring.
Oh, okay, cool. That'd be great, man. Okay, and I still have my little bag full of the big blooms and stuff. So
Cardinals love them too.
Okay, I got to remember that. All right, 210-308-8867. You got a question, you give us a call, 210-308-8867, the number to call us, or come on by Millburgers at 1604 on Boulevardy Road. Check out the great specials at millburgernursery.com so you know what you're getting when you get here, and there's lots of them. It's a big sale weekend, so come on out.
Why would it be a big sale of a weekend?
It's Labor Day weekend. Oh. Yeah, so we want you to labor in the yard.
I think the heat has gone to my head, and I can't remember these dates anymore.
Oh, man. But speaking of the heat going to your head, the weather forecast, well, this one, okay, I've seen better.
100-degree days for the next, several weeks?
Yeah, it's so I saw Labor Day was going to, on another website, was going to be 86. This says 90 is the high on Labor Day. I'll take 86, though. That would be nice.
I'll take 90.
You'll take 90? Okay.
Well, we got potentially 2 days of rain.
Yeah, it was raining. We drove up to Blanco yesterday in the evening, and it was raining.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so they got some rain up there. You can call us and give us a rain report from Blanco if you'd like. 210-308-8867. When we come back, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Edmund Pruski, find out how he can make that game day or your Labor Day holiday even better. And then it's time for Milton's Weird Question of the Day. Okay. Back in a moment with more of Millburgers Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Welcome back to Millburgers Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867. You always hear me bragging about Pruski's Market on Highway 87. This is the man that makes it as good as it is, and it's so, so good. It's Edmund Pruski on the line. Hi there, Edmund. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Milton. How are you guys? I hope you have the air.
We are doing terrific. It's a nice day so far.
Yeah, it is. A little breeze outside, kind of hot, but that's the norm.
Yeah. Edmund, I called and see if you wanted to talk about what was coming up and what's going on at Pruski's, and this is like the best weekend. This is like a made for Pruski's weekend.
Absolutely, you got the Labor Day weekend. Football season started. Dove season's right here. It's starting in the North Zone, and that's where we're located. So, no, it's a great weekend to come visit Pruski's. We've got fajitas going out the door today. A lot of sausage. Guys have the spiders run out of the pit today, so they're all grilling.
So is it mainly for Labor Day, or because people are going to have people over, or is it mainly because people are having people over for a big game?
All of the above. People are getting together for Labor Day, celebrating the holiday, and a lot of football watching today. Folks are getting together watching the game, so mostly that today. Hearing a lot of folks having people come over and watch football games. Yeah.
So, all right. So you mentioned fajitas. How does that work? How do you say they're going out? Is it too late for people to call in and get them?
Oh, no. Inventory. We've got a lot of fajitas in the house. That's one of our most popular items, that and our fresh sausage. So we've got plenty of inventory, all marinated, grill ready, vacuum packed, throw them in the cooler and ready to travel.
Yeah.
So we've got fajitas and fresh sausage on hand.
So
how about those plates with the cheese and the sausage?
He's high on those plates.
You bet. We've got the sausage and cheese trays out, and also the sliced summer sausage. It's all vacuum packed, ready to travel. Just cut it open, box crackers, and you're good to go.
Well, that's cool too, because if we talk about grilling, but if you just want to have people over, they can get delicious. And when we had the stuff at that our Christmas party, the tray, it was really popular. It just good tasting.
Oh, it's always good.
Yeah.
And then if you have a couple of favorite things, you can always make sure that they're included in that part of that.
We do trays for individuals, for parties, and we did trays yesterday. Our girls were busy in the back for a small little Polish wedding of about 600 people getting together today. So we were slicing and stacking yesterday, let me tell you, and they were beautiful.
Talking to Edmund Pruski of Pruski's Market right there on Highway 87. And, so lots of choices, or even if you're just feeding your family, we talk about the natural beef, the Yanta beef. Talk a little bit about that if we're beef eaters at the house.
Cattle in yesterday, as a matter of fact. Got the feedlot down at Edroy, which is right there out of Corpus. These cattle are born and raised here in Texas on ranches they've got that they own and have leased all throughout South Texas, and they're finished in their feedlot there in Edroy. These animals have had no added growth hormones or any antibiotics. And be sure you request the Yanta beef when you come in if you're looking for the all-natural, because we have conventional beef as well. So we've got plenty of choices.
Good. So we got fajitas, the natural beef. We've got the choices of the sausage. And Mark is raising his hand to say...
On Thursday, I came by, and I had my eye on these wonderful chicken legs and thighs. And they look very wonderful, and they were quite reasonably priced. So... Do you still have a lot of chicken legs and thighs over there in the corner?
We do. We do, of course, the drumsticks. We do the thighs and, of course, the leg quarters. And we've got them seasoned in packs of 5 or 10 pounds. Really great power ice on them. Won't break the bank at all. We keep our fresh leg quarters unseasoned, 99 cents. They're not the frozen 10-pound bags. They are fresh. We get them in bulk. We get them in twice a week. And that is one of our big items, actually, the chicken thighs for the fajitas and the leg quarters. And we do have them seasoned. I think they're like $1.49 a pound for seasoned leg quarters. Just cut open the bag, put them on the charcoal, and open your favorite beverage and kick back.
I just said, when you're feeding the family, those leg quarters go a long way.
They really do. That's a great way to feed the family. And pork is still very reasonable. Beef is really high, getting higher, going to be high. Pork chops, less than $3 a pound. Country-style ribs, all less than $3 a pound. Just a great way to put a lot of groceries on the pit without breaking the bank. Some leg quarters and pork ribs or pork chops goes a long way for a few dollars.
Another thing that caught my eye was the butterflied pork chops.
They're awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, thick cut, butterflied, great for the grill. Like I said, we've got a lot of items, grill-ready things. Our pinwheels as well, our fajitas, we've got them ready.
Pinwheels are great.
Bell pepper. You bet. We've got the jalapeno ones as well. So they're also marinated, vacuum packed, ready to go.
And Edmund, do me a favor. I always like to brag about the staff and the service that you get at Pruski's, because it's unique. It's a throwback to outstanding service. Where when I was trying to buy the slices of the beef to try to do some drying and stuff, the butcher came out. I forget, it was what was his name now? Doggone it.
I think probably.
But he came out. Go ahead. Probably who?
Isaac or Brian.
Oh, is there a little Isaac and a big Isaac?
Well, just the big Isaac in the back. Little Isaac is out on the floor, but we have big Isaac in the back. Brian, Hector, Miguel. We've got a crew back.
I think it was Big Isaac, and he walked me through it, explained everything. What was asked me questions, which is, it's not what you get other places. You just basically get it's sitting on a shelf, and good luck. Hope it works.
Yep, good luck with it. No, we try. Let me tell you, it's challenging at times to keep your staff well informed and on the job, but we've got a good crew there, and if we don't know, the guys back there, if they don't know, they'll certainly find out for you. But absolutely, a lot of people making their own jerky and things that they want to do at home, and we can take care of that for you.
All right, Edmund. Pruski's Market on Highway 87. Tell everybody how to get there.
We're located out on Highway 87. We're on the corner of FM 1628. We are just 3 miles inside of 1604 and about 6 miles outside of 410. You would take the Rigsby exit off of 410. Just come on out and see us. You'll be glad you made the trip.
Thank you, sir. You take care. We'll see you in a little while.
Thanks, Edmund.
Thank you.
Come see you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that's Edmund Pruski. Pruski's Market online at pruskismeatmarket.com. That's pruskismeatmarket.com. All right, 210-308-8867. Are you ready for Milton's weird question of the day?
Yeah, I would just make one comment. I would just
Oh, sure.
oh that
That
gosh,
butterfly.
There's a giant. Look at that giant
Wow.
swallowtail.
That'd make a great picture.
Yeah.
You see him on the lantana?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing was the ones that look like the black swallowtail, but it's the
Yeah, I saw a couple the other day, and I was thinking that I really should look that up in case that pops up on Saturday. But did I? No.
There's one here too. And it's the.
It's not the
I'll think of it.
Brazilian. It's not the Brazilian thing, is it?
No, it's actually it's the most common butterfly. Because
What color is it?
It's black.
Oh.
We misidentify.
It's black and purple.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got the glow in the dark
Yeah, exactly.
blue. And
The blue
lower-
dots in the back, or blue splotches.
And we have a
in the back.
tendency, and I have to admit that I do this too. We have a tendency to call them black swallowtails when there's actually two species that are here, and one of them is the black swallowtail, and then the other one that I'm
Yes.
trying to think of. But yeah, they're pretty spectacular. I broke in. What were you going to talk about?
Oh, my weird question of the day.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
So
I
Weird
thought maybe you'd
question.
forget.
nope. I would not.
Of the day.
Day. Okay. So I've got I planted my 968. No. This is a Tycoon. Sorry. In a container. It's a nice big container. But I don't think I picked a good choice for soil, although it is growing. It's growing up. But because Laura was saying, I water that plant and it just fills up with water. It doesn't drain well. Oh, yeah, Calvin's giving me the ooh. So my question is, I don't want to hurt it now. Can I fix the soil by adding little things or by poking holes in it? Or what can I do to soften the soil?
How big is the container?
Yeah.
It's a big pickle barrel.
So you got lots of room around the root ball. Yeah, you could use your little hand shovel and take a couple of scoops out of there and put some of you got access to
compost?
some compost.
Yeah.
That'd be wonderful.
Okay.
I was going to say, is it too big to tip over and get access to the drain holes on the bottom?
It does drain. I think the soil
It doesn't drain well.
Yeah. So
Well,
you think you need more holes in it, or just I think the soil really.
I was actually going to say, poke some holes in it and see how to increase the drainage.
Yeah,
but you say it already drains well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it drains.
That's a typical topsoil situation, though. I've seen.
Oh, really?
this.
Okay, that may be.
I've got a big pile of it that looks great, but it does not drain well. It kind of seals.
Yeah, there you go. That's kind of a good. What if can I put a little compost on top of the?
Well, it'd
not
be
on top of the plant,
better
but,
if you put it in the
to
just
poke
like
holes
you
and just-
said.
I want a lovely screwdriver, size of your choice,
Okay.
and just poke holes in it.
Okay.
And then maybe get some more compost or organic matter in those holes.
Okay.
And it should work.
Oh, good. Okay.
Now, if you want to be really fancy,
Yes, I do. I do.
A&M loves expanded shell,
Oh.
but it's probably too small of a container to use.
Oh, okay.
expansion.
I do have
or the newest thing is biochar.
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 Okay. I can look.
These are the real fancy, trendy items.
These are things you do the same way: poke holes and put them in there.
And then you put it in. So in replacement for the compost.
Now I do have some peat moss too. Would that help or no? Would that soften it?
Yes, it
peat
would.
moss would work it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just remember, I always like to really make it fine.
Oh, okay.
So any crumbly or chunks or globules of peat moss, what usually happens, the water sheets around it, doesn't go inside. So
Okay.
make sure it's all fine.
Okay. Cool. I'll see if that helps.
Now
It's
you
not
can-
suffering. It's growing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you can actually do to prepare the peat moss is just put it in a bucket of water and let it
Oh.
That too.
get soggy,
Yeah.
and then put it in. And
Yeah.
then
So it's sitting in the water, so it's slowly absorbing it.
yeah, and once it does that, and when you put it into a regular tomato container, which you water probably every 2 days, it's never going to dry out again. But you're right. Mark's right. Once it does dry out, it can complicate the drainage situation even, or maybe not complicate it, just not contribute to the solution.
Okay. All right, 210-308-8867. 210. I will try that starting tonight. 210-308-8867. The number to call to be a part of the show. I have another weird question, but I may wait until tomorrow.
You don't think we can handle more than one weird question a day?
Well, I can just jump in.
Yeah.
It's an important question.
We'll do it.
Okay. So, you and I talked about fertilization of the lawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you recommend?
Well, right now, the top recommendation will be winterizer, and it'll be for October 1st or sometime in October. And but also 1959 works too, but the winterizer is the general recommendation that is made for the fall fertilization. It's a fast release, high nitrogen, 18612.
Okay.
And it's a real bargain in terms of the nitrogen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the quick one. Now, I'm always the contrarian, of course. I like the 1959 at any time.
Okay. So 1959 or
612.
Okay. And get the winterizer?
Yeah, here at Millburgers, you got your choice. You can have this 1959 slow release lawn fertilizer, which is always good, or there'll be some emphasis on the winterizer starting pretty soon, I would guess.
Now the weird question of the day is not about that. It's so I see. Like, I think we've had callers that say, yeah, and I put down 13, 13, 13 or 10, 10, 10, but those are not recommended, and why is that?
Well, they're not. Your key ingredient is the nitrogen. There's no.
Okay. There's not enough.
Well, yeah. If you're those even numbers for potassium, for phosphorus, are not always accomplishing a lot. And that's pretty ideal fertilizer for sand.
Oh, okay.
Acid soil, really well drained acid soil in the like East Texas, but in a complex soil like ours, where we got lots of phosphorus, we got lots of iron, and we got lots of nutrients in it. It's not in a form. They're not in a form that turns them loose. So the 1959, you're getting that potent the part
nitrogen.
You need, the nitrogen, and you're getting enough
of
the others to meet the needs, but not dominating the mix.
Okay, but I just didn't know why, because like I said, I know we've had gardeners who've called and said, yeah, I got a big bag of 10, 10, 10, I want to use that. Why can't I use that? So good, that's good to know.
Yeah, you can use it. It's just not as
you want nitrogen. Nitrogen is the key nutrient.
And you're getting half of the nitrogen with the 10, 10, 10 almost.
And then also the other numbers are very high for our locale because, as Calvin mentioned, we have plenty of that.
The soil.
Lots of times it's buffered, i.e. locked up, and the plant can't get to it. So, but that 1959 is specifically made with extra iron and extra sulfur and extra manganese.
Okay.
Or magnesium, sorry.
Oh, yeah, because the Millburgers one.
I forget. It's one of the M's.
And not to mention the nitrogen.
Okay, and then I know that we've recommended organic before, but it's kind of with a little caveat. It's like, okay, it's not as much nitrogen. See if I understood it correctly. Not as much nitrogen, but you can't use it too soon. You can't overdo it. Really.
It's just it's a slow
Release.
Yeah, and if the timing is right, and if it's a long-term application, you can. It meets the needs.
Okay.
It's just a little more expensive for the nutrients.
The bang for the buck. Okay.
And the side benefit I always like to mention is the organic products. The definition of organic means it's a nutrient tied to a carbon chain of some form,
okay.
Some length or varying lengths. And carbon is the gasoline for the ecosystem. So all the microorganisms and macroorganisms are all using carbon in their metabolic processes, and so it's always highly used. So that's the benefit with organic. You get less of the actual nutrient. Very common tree one, a very common organic product is 622 or 624. So you obviously getting less percentage of nitrogen, but you do get a benefit there of the carbon going into the soil. Now you can always add organic matter. I mean that's pure carbon as well. Many ways of doing it. Adding organic product, again, it has less of a salt index, so you can use it many times during the year, and many different times of the year.
Cool. All right, we need to take a quick break. While we do, you give us a call, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up with Mark Peterson and Dr. Calvin Finch right after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. So tell me about the butterfly again, and I'll look it up.
Okay.
So what is?
I think it's a skipper.
Oh.
Oh no.
No.
No, it's a
butterfly, and then what color?
Black.
Yeah.
But it's got the some of those orange round marks on it. But the key to identifying it is the glow in the dark blue.
Okay.
On the bottom, and which differentiates it between it and the black swallowtail. Of course,
and I saw one over by the plumbago, but I still don't know what it is. But yes, I know it when I see it. Oh, that's the one. What is it again? No, I'm just exaggerating.
So butterflies with black, orange, and iridescent blue coloring include the red-spotted purple, and its mimic, the pipevine swallowtail.
That's it.
That's it? All right. Really. Way to go, Google.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Milton, for being so adept.
Okay.
being our crack tech team.
Okay.
It's strange that the pipevine keeps. They say it's the most common in our area.
That's right. Yeah.
Even though that it relies on pipevines for its egg laying.
Yeah, it's not like passion vine. There's lots of passion vine there. That's another.
Yeah, that's a. But then the black swallowtail, of course, that's the one we see on all your short.
All the fennel.
Yeah.
Dill.
Oh, they're the dill ones.
Yeah. The dill. But then I was thinking of those Mark's favorite ground covers.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a ground cover question too.
The little ones with the. There's at least three of them that
on the frog fruit and horse herb, yeah.
Horse herb is one, and then
the frog fruit, and then there's a couple of them.
Yeah, they're here in the certified butterfly garden. But that's interesting. Well, the pipevine swallowtail will not as readily go to those, but it'll go to almost any nectar source too. So But they go to the garden, and they're just as attracted to the zinnias and lantanas and arruelias, and to the tropical milkweed even as a nectar source.
So, have y'all ever heard of I think it's a ground cover. You mentioned that. Someone gave us one called Baby Sunrose.
I don't know it.
Are you familiar with it? No? Okay, I need somebody to call because I did some research on it, and I'm just curious. So we got a Baby Sunrose.
Do you have a name?
Another name?
No, well, the scientific name.
Oh, I can look for it. Hold on.
No, you can do that while you're talking.
Yeah, so low-maintenance, ground-hugging succulent plant, native to South Africa, known for its heart-shaped leaves. Is that the same one? Small, bright little flowers that attract bees. But it's a fun little plant because it's the leaves apparently have the sprouts on them. They grow on them. I'll take a picture of it. And so we got it. It's doing great. And Laura said, okay, I'm going to try something. And she got a big bowl of soil, and she just took one of the leaves and shook it over it. And now they're starting to root. And it's weird. It just, I don't know. But it does say it's invasive.
Watch out. It sounds like it's something that might take over.
It says it does. That's what I was wondering if anybody had experience with it. Growth habit, flowers, attracts pollinators. Easy to propagate from stem cuttings, root readily when
what
they
does
touch
the flower
ground.
look like?
It's a little bitty red flower.
You know, if I was looking for a ground cover succulent, I might go with just portulaca.
Portulaca.
Purslane.
Oh, okay.
No, well, as I said last week, I learned that purslane and moss rose are both portulacas.
Oh, okay.
I could never figure it out. What the difference between portulaca and purslane? Well, purslane is a portulaca.
Yeah. Okay. Well, probably. I mean, this does say that. This doesn't say it, but the one thing I read did say that it could be invasive, and people don't like it because of that. But it does describe it as a fast-growing, drought-tolerant plant that thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, making it ideal as a ground cover in rock gardens or containers. But so if you've got a Baby Sunrose, I need to hear about it at 210-308-8867. Need kind of a review because we've got one. I guess it's not outside right now. It's in the kitchen window. So, oh, hey, speaking of that, can I ask you another question too? Because you used to do that. Where the herbs that your wife did she do those in the kitchen window or inside? No, she did them outside?
She did them outside on the patio. Right. But the good news was the patio is quite large, so you get a combination of full sun, which most herbs, but also some shaded areas.
Yeah, okay.
So you got lots of choices. And, of course, they used to entertain me because of the black swallowtail.
Right. So I'm giggling over here because there are numerous times Judy was going to do a dish or something and needed a certain herb,
and so she just went out to the garden.
Went out there and it was gone.
The
black swallowtail.
Oh dear!
Ate them all.
Well, and then she would go out the 2 days or so before she was going to do her recipe or her dinner entertainment. She'd check to make sure, okay, all the herbs are there, ready to use. And, of course, she was into South African food and Australian food and everything. And then she started alerting me like it was my responsibility to keep those butterflies off of there, or those caterpillars. Because, the black swallowtails can
be like overnight.
Yeah, that's right. And you go out there that 2 days later, and there's lots of. If you're into protein from caterpillars, it'd be plenty. But if you're into tasty herbs, it would be hard to find the foliage sometimes.
Okay, so although I might be able to try the patio, it's afternoon sun.
That's a little tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do need a little sun. You know, these herbs.
Yeah, but
they just don't need a a lot of it. Blast, the blast, I think, what we called it last week.
Yeah.
Or the week before. Yeah, they don't need that full blast of sun.
And the Pentas are still hanging in there.
Oh, yeah. Pentas are doing well.
Yeah. And, I was going to tell you, too. I'm taking over the show, I feel like. So I got in the backyard, and I started pulling up the hackberry sprouts that were coming up.
Okay.
And it's amazing. Some of them just pop out. Some of them you're fighting this root that, that...
Hackberries just pop out?
Yeah.
Well, most of the time, Calvin and I have the long root.
Yeah.
We're fighting.
And so I was...
Rarely do we have a popping out.
I was doing it in segments so that, it's okay. Here's the first segment is where the patio is. We'll do that. And then I'd go back inside and do it again and stuff. And then, but I had a pile, to give you an idea. Let's see, probably a foot high and 2 to 3 feet wide of hackberry seedlings that were popping up. And it was like, but it does feel sort of good. And some of them fight you.
Yeah.
Oh,
some
gosh,
of them do not want to come up.
Yeah.
So I got to...
Yeah, I have trouble pulling them up. I usually have to end up cutting them and then pulling
them up.
Either a sharpshooter or I find...
Oh, that's a good idea.
I find a sharpened mattock.
Sharpened what?
Mattock, a hoe. I mean, I find that very therapeutic as well.
Oh, okay.
Sliming them down right on top of them and digging them up. I'm sure there's a much better way. I'm sure there's a more sophisticated way with chemicals and everything, but sure does feel well with that sharpshooter.
In Minnesota, I used a lot of hoe.
Yeah.
I guess the soil situation was different, but with all the irrigation, of course, my irrigation contractor loves it when I use the hoe because that means that every month there's a bunch of repairs to be made.
Now you hit on a very valuable technique. So, a day or two before you start digging these up, water the area well. Mm-hmm. And that will loosen up all the soil, make life a lot easier for you.
Except, we have these restrictions here. In case you've forgotten, Mark.
No, but I'm talking about it by hand.
Oh, okay.
Water the area well that you're going to be digging in with your hose or hose and sprinkler. Now, the hose and sprinkler has to be on your day. What's your day again, Milton?
Monday.
Monday. That's
correct. 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my habit now, just letting people know, is Sunday night, sprinkler goes out. Y'all were bragging about how sleeping late and everything. Sprinklers go out. And so when I wake up at 4:30 in the stinking morning, I wait a little bit and then start the sprinklers. So it's already done. It's just a matter of turning it on. And it's from 5 to 9, right? In the morning?
5 to 10.
5 to 10. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. Well, I'm cheating myself out of an hour. But, yeah, so, and it seems to work really well. But it's tough. You mentioned lawns are browning up.
Lawns, or a whole area, landscapes, not just lawns, landscapes are burning up. We could surely use that rain, hopefully, in the next couple of days. But just want to remind everybody, this is not our first rodeo with drought. Our landscapes, particularly native plants, are resilient. We used to like to use that term at Saws Conservation, is look for the resilient plants. And that means they'll go brown. That does not mean they're dead. They're going dormant. They're not dead.
All right.
Once we get some rains, they should pop up again. Historically, we have rains in April, May, June.
September, late September, October.
And then again, September and October.
Yeah, I should hope.
Even some of our lawn grasses can
Absolutely.
go dormant. Mark
I haven't
and I
mowed
were
my
involved
lawn.
in that research in years past, and our zoysia grass and our Bermuda grass can go dormant, and they'll recover quickly once the rains or the restrictions are off. Of course, San Augustine, you're talking about a 3-week rather than a whole summer tolerance.
They need to be watered by that 18th or 21st day.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Come back in a moment. 210-308-8867 is our number. Back after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867. Calvin's answering a question for some people that came up. Yes, sir. Did you want me to?
Can I give a shout out to it?
Oh, yes, please.
Dedicated listener from Long Island.
Okay.
From the North Shore of Long Island.
Oh, is that where she's from?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll wait till you do your shout out, then I have a question.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say her name.
You don't have to.
Okay. Shout out to dedicated listener who also lives near me in Southtown.
Okay. And you'll have to ask this dedicated listener if it's, how did you pronounce it? Where they are?
Baytown, Long Island.
But I've also heard it pronounced Long Island.
I don't do that.
Okay.
Neither does she, but she can on for giggles' sake.
For doodle's sake?
For giggles' sake. She can actually do the Locust Valley Long Island. The Locust Valley Long Island Long Jaw.
Okay. I was just curious. Okay, so you answered it before they could come on the air with us. What were they talking about? Oops, sorry, I had to pat you down. They had what? Well,
they were facing a situation like we've been talking about now on the lawn grass. At the, it's just they've got a basically shade, and it was tough to keep the lawn, so they decided to quit watering. And then their sons said that, well, you can you'll still have some plants that'll grow, and of course the key there is just keeping it mowed, and depending on how much shade you have and what kind of weeds you have. We talked about the sustainable winter lawn where you have rescue grass or annual bluegrass or horse herb, all those ground covers that Mark has talked about in the past. That as long as you keep it mowed, you'll have a basic attractive situation there, and plus it won't use any extra water or anything. Now, and a lot of lawns or residences are in the same situation they're in. They've got to the point now where there's so much shade, and shade is desirable here in San Antonio.
Yes.
And there's so much shade that even San Augustine grass is not prosper. So what you do is you tolerate what will grow, and you mow it, and then just declare that it's the sustainable winter lawn.
Yeah. So yes, what would you want? Shade or grass? And 8 times out of 10,
they want
people
shade.
say shade. Yeah.
There's
a few people that.
But I think they don't want to lose. They don't expect to lose the grass. So.
You're going to have one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, and you get used to a lawn, and you see that as desirable, and so
or the neighbor's lawn looks great.
pursuing.
Now, the interesting thing about the shade part, and I've brought this up before, maybe Mark can address it. There are, and I don't think they do any more watering than anybody else, but there are St. Augustine lawns in our neighborhood that have big oak trees, and it's like all shade. And they look wonderful. The yards are green, look great. St. Augustine will do shade, won't it?
Right,
a little bit.
And and you frequently see that.
Yeah.
That in a lawn where it's all brown except underneath the big
exactly.
big oak or big ash, and it's due to the reduced amount of evaporation.
And that that can change too.
Yes.
So if you get into a rainy period,
so it's too much.
Yeah, well, not too much. It's just the different situation, and so it's. But I guess you're right.
It's weird.
Yeah. But it'll change. It'll the part that was growing will be empty again, and then the other part will be the most prosperous part.
Yeah, these canopies are big. I mean, these are old trees, so okay, it was just kind of interesting. All right, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. It's the 1st of September is 2 days away, so we often talk about what should we be doing now in the garden. Okay, so we talked about fertilization for the lawn. Is it too early to do that now? Is it too hot or no?
Well, yeah. Well, let's talk about that in a minute. Let's just remind everybody. I think they still got a chance to if you had trouble with the winter weeds last year.
Oh, good. That's good.
Good. Go ahead and apply a pre-emergent for winter weeds, and you got a lot of choices. Mark and I always talk about at least 3: Crew, Dimension, Barricade. And then there's one that does broadleaves.
Gallery, that's mostly broadleaf.
Yeah. And go and identify, if you can, do the best job you can identifying what your primary weeds are. It might be bed straw. Might be thistle.
No, that's warm season. So.
Yeah. So, hen bit or... but there are a lot of them. But pick the pre-emergent that best meets your situation in your lawn, and then go ahead and apply it now, and that'll prevent the weeds from. Most of the pre-emergent herbicides are designated either for broadleaf or for grasses. But the ones we mentioned, Dimension, Crew, and Barricade, they do a good job on all 3.
Yeah, so they have elements of both, but Crew is the best for having chemicals that deal with both grassy and broadleaf.
And if you can, all you got to do is get a second mortgage so to buy the Crew. But the Dimension is the best bargain.
Yeah.
But find the one that is going to do the job for you. And then the next issue is that fertilizer, which we talked about.
We talked about that.
And
that's the 1959 and
either as Mark mentioned, either one will actually
1846,
do the job.
1959.
Okay.
Where
19 is one and 18 is one.
Yeah, it becomes questionable whether you want to fertilize or not if your lawn has gone through, just like this this gardener that came up here, their lawn has gone through a tough situation. They've quit watering. To them, it really with the state that their lawn's in, and a lot of our lawns are in, it just doesn't pay. It's not worth it to fertilize. It's not efficient.
Okay, I got you.
And so you just you go ahead and do that sustainable winter lawn and take advantage of rain when it does come, and just keep the weeds mowed, and they look pretty darn good. And especially if you got a shady situation. and then you just don't fertilize anymore. Now, if you've got basically a green lawn,
It's like
then you
slight
fertilize about October 1st.
Okay, so about a month from now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
good.
the general rule. It doesn't have to be on October 1st, but around that time.
Okay, and why? And you don't do it because it's inefficient, or you don't do it because it's dangerous for the lawn in September 1st, or both?
Well, you got your lawn is
Dormant.
Chemistry has changed.
Okay.
You know, in the fall, our lawn grasses go to a situation where they're not converting all those nutrients into growth. They're storing those nutrients into the root system, so to go ahead and have a fast start in the spring.
Okay. Okay, right.
So if you want, of course, when we say fast start in the spring, that's kind of most when we get to February, and a lot of gardeners get impatient.
Yeah.
Can we fertilize now so we get our lawn green?
Well, and we often talk about gardening hormones kicking in the spring, but San Antonio, especially for different veggies and stuff like that, really has 2 growing seasons, right?
Yeah.
So are there going to be gardening hormones that are going to be kicking in pretty soon for fall? Fall planting?
Yeah.
Oh, certainly for the vegetables and flowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we've talked a little bit about them, but veggies that I can grow, and do I put them in now, or I get them now and keep them till October 1st? Well, yes.
Now, there's many things you can do by seed this time of year. To bush beans.
Okay.
And usually Calvin had a good a few weekends ago, September 1st.
Okay. Monday.
I was looking online, and it's between these dates and these dates, and what have you. It changes for other vegetables, and Calvin said, September 1st. And I went, that's a really good idea. Just September 1st,
especially this year with the heat.
Yeah. Now, hopefully, it breaks.
Yeah. So there's a lot of our rooted plants, our carrots, our radishes. I said bush beans, southern peas,
Beets,
rutabagas, turnips. All those can be started by seed. Now, transplants, we like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower.
Yeah.
Squash. We have some squash transplants over here. Both butternut and some straight neck and crook neck.
Okay.
So we still have those on the table.
Swiss chard.
Swiss chard. I see that.
We just brought in, so that's another.
How about some kale?
Yes, kale. Yeah, a little bit later. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, a little later on the kale. Okay.
No, I don't know if you have to wait till later on the kale.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
On a transplant, yes. On a seed, no.
Okay.
So.
Mustard, if you want to seed it.
Ooh.
You can.
Yeah, I was going to say collards.
Cool. Mustard greens? That'd be kind of fun.
Collards listed down there as well.
Yeah, they're really easy to grow.
What are you growing from seed? Are you doing rutabaga?
I don't do mustard. I do all the beets, the radishes, carrots especially. And I don't do turnips. I do rutabagas. Let's see. And I do the peas.
Yes, the peas.
I call it English peas, but actually it's what are the?
It's a snap, not a snap. It's the edible pod one.
Well, snap. Snap is a good one.
Snow. Sugar and sugar peas
That's
are also the ones.
Okay.
Yeah,
that you can
and
eat
they're
pod.
fast, and then
yes,
the kids love them because you can eat the pods. And
that's a hearty one. A lot of times people think of the snow peas, and I'm like, the sugar peas are a little hardier for our area.
Oh, okay.
But they're fun to grow. And that's now spinach, which is a favorite green. We want to wait at least another month on the.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the transplants or the seeds or both?
Well, we used to do the seeds, but it's so much easier doing the
Transplants.
transplants.
But you want to wait till it's cooler. So you go
Okay.
latter part of September.
Okay.
Well,
First part of October.
Yeah, I'd wait till the end of October even.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, onions. Onion transplants in November. What does it say on the spinach?
Now, well, I make a list here, and my list is, spinach, lettuce for the latter part of October. Onion, so November.
Okay.
Now, we'll be pushed on the onions. They'll probably start showing up.
Yeah.
But it's always seems to me to work better if you wait till November and plant.
Right.
But gosh, we get it's a great place to grow
We had
onions.
6. Was it 6 this past year?
At least.
6 choices.
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of choices this year for Milburgers.
And
That's
We
good
had
stuff.
every color.
Yeah.
That Tracy made a point of that. We have every color. We have yellow, white, red, and varieties of each, or duplicates of each. Maybe you're right. It was 12.
well, I don't know if it was
You think it was
8 at least.
Yeah, 8 at least. So.
We had
Anyway, we're mulling over.
the what is the one that was developed by A&M? Is the
1015 is
1015,
yeah, there you go.
their famous one.
that's our classic, and then there's an approved.
There's an
1015
improved
variety.
one. Found out last year. I was not aware of it, but there's an improved 1015. And what's it called? Improved 1015.
15. Oh, okay. That's a good name. That says it all.
Well, and then if you want it, we had some gardeners kind of rebel about
Yes.
the dominance by these mild onions, the 1015.
Yeah. They wanted the old style, the really tart.
So
Make you cry.
yeah, back on the market now are some of the red varieties that have a little more potent taste, which
So we like,
I like
Red
those.
Creole is one of our favorites. And I'm trying to think of another.
Yeah, I think the Red Creole was the
yeah,
one that was
the
the
one.
most
that's
sharp.
my favorite.
And there's were yellows? Actually, I never can remember whether yellow was more oniony or white was more oniony.
Well,
I
I
think
think they're
I think
pretty.
yellow,
1015 is a yellow, so.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I was trying to. I can't remember what the white ones are, but they're classics too.
Yeah. Oh, yes, just chopped raw onions.
Well,
burgers.
they're always they're kind of overwhelming. The onion transplants are a good bargain, but you get a little bundle of them, and that bundle is enough to grow to have 2.5 8-foot rows if you plant them every 4 inches.
Yeah.
So you want to be prepared to harvest the new onions, and then you wait to about June 1st or before June 1st. They'll flop over, the tops will flop over, and then you'll have generally you should have the big bottoms by then. So they're a great plant, easy to grow.
All right.
Yeah, you got green onions, and then you got scallions, and then you got real onions.
Yep, all through the growing process.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break. While we do, give us a call at 210-308-8867. Still looking for anybody that's got information on that baby sunrose. What is the baby sunrose? And should I be careful? Is it going to take over everything? Baby sunrose, tell me about it right after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. 210-308-8867 is our number. 210-308-8867. And Lulu emailed me, Milton at KLUP.com. You're welcome to email your questions to us, too. Milton at KLUP.com. We'll get them as soon as we can. But Lulu said, where did my mail go? There's my email. That she liked to plant Liatris, thank you. In the spring, and she used to have a ton of them because they were so easy, but it's been a while, and she's going to put them back on her list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do.
Okay.
They were beautiful, weren't they?
Thank you, Lulu.
Why did Lulu? Why did you take them off the list?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to. Only Lulu can answer that. All right. 210-308-8867 is our number. We talk a lot about butterflies. What other insects are people seeing? What other bugs are bugging them right now? The butterflies aren't bugging them, but spider mites, are they still a problem or are they gone?
They are.
Okay.
But they're not as much of a problem as they were 3 weeks ago. The other thing that ants.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, both the fire ants, and if they're preparing their vegetable garden soil by adding the 2 inches of compost and the 1959, like we've recommended, I've gotten some inquiries about why are all those ants in there.
Oh,
they're both the fire ants. But the other thing that showed up, and I've seen those too, and they're really pretty savage, are those little teeny ones.
Yes, the little tiny. I don't know if they're pharaoh or sugar ants, but there's an ant in there that's interesting, and it's not the crazy ants.
okay. That's what I was wondering.
No, those are a little bit bigger. Those are blacker or darker in color. Kind of a dark brown, black. But they're looking for water. They're looking in any way they can find some water.
Well, to me, it looks like they're, based on what they do to my hands, they're looking for blood.
Oh. Well, that is liquid. Contrary to rumors, yes, Calvin has blood. So
It surprises me, though, Mark, that I don't remember experiencing that, and it's not just me. I guess it's consistent too. A number of other gardeners.
Yeah.
What are these guys? Where are they from?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I haven't heard on them being that aggressive, but I know they're like everywhere, looking for any kind of vegetation that might have some liquid associated.
And they do
with
the
it.
same kind of thing that the fire ants do. You get all your gardening, for 5 minutes or 6 minutes.
Okay.
Then suddenly there's somebody blows one of the ants blows a whistle or something.
This guy's
they
got
all
blood.
bite you at the same time.
Uh-huh.
But if we get Molly to give us a call, we'll have to confer
Molly
with her.
is supposed to call us next week. But yeah, so how do you get rid of them? Or we're waiting for Molly to tell us?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, because technically, Molly's official title is Regional Integrated Pest Management, whatever, expert.
Okay.
And what that means is finding multiple ways to manage pests in the most ecological manner.
Well, with the typical way we manage them is that you can't. The label instructions don't allow us to use like chlorothalonil or a typical fire ant pesticide in the vegetable garden, but there are spinosad products that have where spinosad is the active ingredient. You can use those,
And there are formulations for that. Vegetable.
Oh.
No, they'll say it's right on the label. It says to be able to be used in vegetable gardens.
Okay.
And spinosad is pretty effective too. Then the other thing you can use in the old days, or not too many old days ago,
I don't know.
we're
pretty old.
We would do the surrounding the garden, like the baits.
Okay.
Yeah, and that it just took a little longer. It took like 2 or 3 weeks to get the because
Do you have to be more
at least
diligent?
the fire ants would go after the baits.
Calvin would have that acephate in the trunk of his car. Remember those days?
Yes, I got sprayed with malathion in my car. It did get rid of the little bug problem we had, but that was it. Yes, the Calvin's acephate mobile. the little jingle that would play as you drove through, giving children. Here's a little acephate. Go ahead and put that on the fire ants. All right, 210-3.
Anyway.
Acephate worked well, but it really had an aroma.
Yes. Apparently, it smells like death.
No, not death.
It's
just a strong aroma.
We used to spend half our time teasing Jerry. I did some research for the company that produced it, and they would send me some shipments, and I would sneak them into the office and kind of hide them in the closet and everything.
No,
Jerry could detect them when they were all even when they were all sealed, and the package wasn't even open. It was kind of like he could feel them coming in the mail.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, 210-308-8867 is our number, 210-308-8867. And, okay, so that's fire ants. Any other insects to look out for? Let's see.
Well, always our
you mentioned spider mine.
leaf-footed bugs.
Oh, leaf miner?
Stink bugs and stink bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They were heck on the tomatoes. Hopefully, by the time our next tomato crop gets in place, they won't be as obvious. But I suspect there will be some that'll be bothering us. And I've always used malathion to keep them under control. But Trace had an interesting. He used a vacuum cleaner. The thing about the lace-footed bugs are they were so mobile, and they were large, and so it was very difficult to
treatment.
Treat them. Yeah. So he did a physical, and I think some other gardeners did it too, and were successful with it.
Okay, and looking online and stuff says that army worms.
Nah, not so much. We usually the true army worm it has to have more moisture.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what we haven't emphasized, we have in the articles, but if you're growing those cabbage related, we didn't mention cabbage either.
That's a late. No, I would wait till October. But the loopers.
Yeah.
If you're growing those cabbage-related plants,
anything in the
broccoli,
coal. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What I was going to say was I was in Fredericksburg Tuesday, and I was attacked by. What I thought were birds,
Master
but they
gardeners?
No. What I thought were birds, but they were actually grasshoppers.
Oh, how interesting!
You know. So
big grasshoppers.
Big grasshoppers. So I was wondering down in Wilson County for our listeners down there, have they've seen a lot of grasshoppers as well as the Fredericksburg area? I saw them, but I mean these were large. In fact, the coworker said they were called bird grasshoppers.
Oh wow!
I went. Well, yeah, they are. They are small birds.
Well, they're very difficult to control too.
Yes, and that's why I mentioned that is Calvin and I know that once they get a certain size, the only way is to bring roadrunners in.
Oh, okay.
Or a big hammer.
How do you bring in roadrunners?
You can't, but I just that's the only way you can do it naturally.
Well, the second solution you've given, which is bring something in. We had the goats you were bringing in.
Yeah.
A lot of those goats are doing yoga now, I hear.
Yes.
I think there's goat yoga.
Well, they're children.
Well, what we do see that the fly catchers in a number of neighborhoods, and they will go after those large.
Yeah.
But they are, there's enough meat on those big grasshoppers that even the fly catchers can only need like 6 or 7 a day. It seems like.
So I was being facetious, but that is the main predator. is the birds.
It's the bird.
Let's
birds,
remind everybody on these on the Bacillus thuringiensis. If you're growing the cabbage and
or other coal,
even spinach and things, the cabbage loopers are going to find them, and they're going to feed on that foliage. And so the good news is that there's an organic product, BT, that was very effective. And lots of products. Every nursery has here. I think we have like 3 brands here. Bioworm Killer and
Thuricide and another name. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's very effective. So you just have to watch for the first attack. You'll see them feeding, and then you spray the foliage that they're feeding on. And that's the key, is that they have to consume that BT product along with the foliage they're eating. But they quit feeding almost immediately if they consume some. And then, but 4 weeks, 5 weeks from now, they'll be back.
Yeah. Oh,
it's so cool, Milton. You should see it. What the Bacillus thuringiensis does, it liquefies their stomach.
Oh.
No, it's great.
Have you seen videos of this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Are there videos out there?
Yeah.
Okay. When I go to YouTube, I can see.
You can go and said BT killing caterpillars. So don't do it now.
Okay.
Save it till later.
I'll save it till later.
Okay.
Maybe something for this evening.
Yeah.
All right, 210-308-8867.
It makes you feel warm all over when you're watching it.
It doesn't. 210-308-8867. Anything else since we were covering insects that you can think of to be cautious of? I'm trying to think of what else might come up. I don't know. Let's see. Aphids, fire ants we talked about.
In some places, it may have some issues with fall caterpillars. I haven't seen.
Okay.
Or tent caterpillars. I haven't seen a lot. Occasionally, we get fall cankerworms as well. But some years we have a lot of tent caterpillars, and sometimes they make a reappearance in the fall. That usually happens in other places up further north. It's more consistent, but occasionally we see some in the fall.
And they're the ones on the. Are they the ones on the pecan trees?
Pecans and mulberries.
Okay.
We've also gotten some reports from our listeners of the lawn termites.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's right. We did have somebody call about the Formosan.
Now they're quite unusual. You know, regular termites are really tough to control. You want to get a professional involved and go after them. But the lawn termites, they just go in big waves and across a field, and they eat everything that they're moving across. But the good news is they're relatively easy to kill. Any of the pesticides work to keep them under control. What's my favorite?
Malathion.
Malathion.
Yes.
Malathion works very well, and I don't know about. There must be several of the organics.
Yeah, I would think.
But malathion is easy to work, and but they'll clear. They'll be moving. You'll see them.
It'll be a wave. You can see them if you have several conjoining front lawns. You'll be able to see them work your way down.
Or where I've seen them a lot are fields by churches and schools, or even factories. Where they've got that the field out front, and then. They'll be moving across, and the damage is not generally long term, but it is in the short term. It's pretty severe.
All right, 210-308-8867. We'll take a break and come back right after this. 210-308-8867. We have more of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up. Give us a call, be a part of the show, and tell us what's going on in your gardening world. Back after this on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas. Milton Glueck along with Dr. Calvin Finch and Mark Peterson talking about gardening. You give us a call at 210-308-8867. Still have some time left. Taking a look at all the things that are on sale this week, and maybe we can talk a little bit about them. For instance, I know this is a real popular one. We'll have to see if we're seeing people walk out with it. I haven't been paying attention, and that's foxtail fern. Normally in the number one pot, it's $12.99. It's on sale for $8.88. Talk a little bit about foxtail fern and you know, kind of why people like it so much and how to take care of it and where you do with it and all that good stuff.
Does that mean that I have to like it?
No.
Okay, Mark, do you like it?
Oh.
So it's not one of my favorites. However,
people do like it, though.
Yes, people do like it.
Yeah.
And in certain areas, it's real good. So if you have confined areas that are somewhat shady, or mostly shady, with a little bit of sun, it does very nicely. And then I like it in groups. So not just one.
Okay.
But maybe three. And then arrange it so it's in and amongst other plants.
Okay.
So you use it for texture.
What about the wintertime?
Yeah, it's going to be evergreen, but it does freeze back like a lot of the ferns do. A little tip burn, mostly. The asparagus fern is a close cousin. And that's fairly indestructible unless it has a very, very cold winter. But you use it for different texture and different color.
Okay.
Because it's a light green.
Oh,
so from a design standpoint, that's what you're doing.
Okay.
But it should not. I see somebody just standing out alone in a bed, and I'm like, no, it should be an accent. And
that's what
the sum of the two are more than each one independent.
And that's kind of the description on the website for milbergernursery.com is it's needle-like leaves add textural contrast to beds and borders. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one on sale right now, and I've heard this come up a lot, is viburnum. All 10% off.
All viburnum?
That's what it says.
Now, that's a wonderful plant, that evergreen. The deer do not eat it. It grows very well in the shade. It most of the varieties bloom in the spring, and some have some pretty showy blooms. Mostly, though, it's the foliage, and some have some berries that the birds really like. But makes us a lot of choices. You've got some that are 10 or 12 feet tall. You've got some that are 3 feet tall or 2 feet tall. So I don't know how many we have here, but at least 4 varieties I think we do, so that you get quite a variation that you can choose from. And what are they priced?
They're all 10% off.
Okay. Okay. Good. So that you can. If you find the one you want, you can get 10%.
That's why I asked. There's several different varieties, and I believe Calvin is correct in that there's about 4 or 5 that we have here, but all different shapes and sizes.
And again, the deer do not eat them, and they do very well in the shade. So it's a good plant.
All right.
To use in our landscapes.
This is a good deal on this one. And I'm just trying to learn more about it. Dwarf Bottlebrush Little John. Number 3 pot. Normally it's $29.99. It's on sale at half off, 50% off. Where does the Little John, the bottlebrush, kind of go into the garden?
You got full sun.
Okay. It says it's deer resistant, too.
And it's deer resistant, yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's where I would do it. Maybe on the edge of your property line, you'd have a row of those. In full sun. That's frequently where I would do it. Some people plant it in that area between the 2 driveways. That's an
Oh,
excellent.
that's a good idea.
That's an excellent place.
How
for it.
large does it get?
Yeah.
Little Don's going to get about 4 at most. I always think of it as 3 feet. Yeah. But does it give it on our advertisement?
No, it's
Okay. I usually think of it as 3 to 4.
okay.
Oh.
And here's one I know y'all will like. And actually, this is that's the
Tropical.
That's tropical.
that's a tropical milkweed.
Yep.
Cool. Bubba Desert Willow is on sale.
Love it.
25% off the number 30 pot. And boy, I've been to people's homes. Is it safe to say that hummingbirds like Bubba Desert Willow?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can just... The person who had one, my friend Marcy who had one, kept it by the kitchen window. So she could see it all the time, and I think she got a kick out of all the hummingbirds that came to it and stuff like that.
Now this is a plant that you wouldn't plant in the middle of your San Augustine lawn.
Because it doesn't want water.
Yeah, you would. This is one that does well in a xeriscape or a native planting, and it kind of can be kind of hidden at some times, and then
it is. The foliage is thin, but it is very xeric, very drought tolerant. And in fact, we are on its easternmost range, and if we have those years, I know it does happen occasionally where we have a lot of rain, they will suffer.
Okay. That makes sense.
So it is a nice place. I don't want anybody to put rocks around it, but if you want to put some other xeric plants around it and water it in, it's a great little accent piece to a bed.
Okay.
And full sun.
I don't remember if it's deer-proof or not.
I believe it is.
I see a lot
But don't hold me to that, but I believe it is. Another.
Now, this is the one that you would might, if you have kind of a corner of your lot that's hot and dry, or that's surrounded by the sidewalks or something. This is a plant that would fit into that kind of situation very well.
So I would say something like new gold lantana underneath, or silver ponyfoot underneath it. Those are all great plants to put underneath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And thanks to James, our buddy James, said he had never heard of baby sunrose before, but he went out and looked for it and found a guide, and he sent me the guide. And he says, like you do, he likes the somewhat similar portulaca, or moss rose.
Yeah, that's what
and
it sounded like.
has used it in the past as a showy ground cover. So yeah, James, thank you. That was very nice of you. I'll look it up this evening. I'll read your guide in a little while.
So we have to ask James whether or not it has become, or does he think it will become a invasive pest?
Oh, but I don't know. He can call us tomorrow, but I don't think he hasn't grown it.
Oh, I thought he grew a little bit of it.
No, portulaca. He says.
Oh, it's similar to portulaca.
Yeah, he
totally
likes
agree.
a somewhat similar portulaca or moss rose.
Right. That's the first thing I thought of.
That's right.
It was like portulaca. I'm like, why don't you just grow portulaca?
Yeah. Well, because I have one. I got to figure out what to do with it. Crepe myrtles are on sale, 25% off. Values up to $149.99. And it was funny yesterday up in Blanco. I don't know why. The crepe myrtles were blooming. We saw some beautiful red crepe myrtles, and it was like, wow. But here in San Antonio,
what happened? What happened on your trip?
What do you mean?
On your trip?
Yes,
to
rain.
Blanco, the rain.
Okay, is that the dealio?
I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Well, and that's you want to do some research if you're going to take advantage of all the wonderful characteristics of crepe myrtles, because you want to pick one the size that fits the place you're going to want to put it in your landscape.
Right.
You want to make sure you get your favorite color.
So what sizes are there? I mean, that's the cool thing. You're saying that, but if they don't know.
Gracious.
12 inches to 35 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, white, red, pink,
Yep.
purple.
I like the purple best.
Yeah.
Although these reds were gorgeous. They were a deep red.
And they full sun. They want to be. They do best in
Full sun. Full sun.
Now they're
Can't
long.
stress it as much.
They're long-lived, so it's not unusual for 30 years or 40 years after you plant them, and the yolks have grown up around them that they have one side blooming and not the inside.
So yeah, a classic one is Bastion's Party Pink. 35 years ago, they planted it, and it was a small little plant, and now it's 35 to 40 feet tall. And they're going, how do I prune it? And I'm like, you don't. You just let it go.
Good news is there's a lot of 8, 10, 12-foot plants with almost all the colors, so that you can get the one that you like the color and that fits. Oh, and you can pick bark characteristics, too. They have some pretty spectacular barks. We get that brought to our questions, quite often brought to our attention about why is all that bark flaking off?
Yeah.
Well, don't you like it? No, I like it fine. I'm just worried about it.
Yeah, it does look pretty horrible. And it doesn't look not aesthetically, but it looks like, oh my gosh, what's happening to this poor tree? But they're great plants. I got to ask you, we don't have time today because we're running out of time, but I have a mountain laurel question for you. Tomorrow, so remind me about that. Okay, that's your job, Mark.
Okay.
You remind me about the
I
mountain
already
laurel.
got an education assignment. Okay, I'll do 2.
Just remind. Oh, you have an educational assignment too?
Yeah, I know. Just 5 minutes ago, there was something.
Oh,
we wanted.
okay.
Deer resistance, probably.
Oh, okay. But you did mention the webworms.
Yeah.
On the pecans. How do you get rid of those guys?
Very easily.
Yeah.
If they're low enough, you just break them open, and the birds will take care of it within 30 to 40 minutes. Otherwise, don't worry about it. It's too late in the year to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Well, and the wasps.
And the wasps. The birds and wasps.
The wasps is what I remember.
Yeah.
So get if it's a little taller, get a big stick and try to knock it around?
Yeah.
Do I spray it with anything?
Nope.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. This time of year,
okay.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh,
if it was in May, I might have some other choices for you.
What would you put?
It's hard in an urban area nowadays to get webworms all the time because if they're tall, you have to have a special rig and everything.
Right. So that's a lot of times we try to get natural treatments as much as possible.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But that bamboo idea with that works pretty well.
You so surprised at the birds and the wasps coming in.
It's almost as if they follow you around with your stick.
They see it, and the word goes out. The bamboo signal goes out.
Are they like flying around just looking for an opportunity, and then or do the webworms go, we're got a hole in the web, and then hear that?
They hear it, yeah.
Okay. I was just curious how they know. I'm trying to think of what else folks could be doing today. They need to come on out to Millburgers and go to millburgernursery.com and check out the website and all the things that are on special that you can take advantage of. And come on out and enjoy yourself.
Are Vincas on?
No, actually, I'll double check, but let me double check about the Vincas. But I don't think they're on sale.
The Dorferellia looks
garden
great.
Stakes, Lantana, number one pot, now $8.88. Tomatoes, you ready for this?
Yes.
Tomatoes, and it's pretty much kind of the end of time to get them on sale. 4 for $5, and that's in the little guys, right? Yeah.
No, those are the 4-inch,
right.
And we do have a large selection still. So come on by.
Yeah. Fall vegetables are being featured. They're for sale, starting at $2.99. Peppers. Okay.
We even have ghost peppers for those.
Oh, they're
really reckless,
masochistic.
Type of
yes. Oh, and I got a question. Don't forget to remind me tomorrow about growing
another thing.
Fruit in containers. Okay. So I saw an article, and I want to test the experts and see what you guys say about what the article said. It was kind of one of those feel-good articles, which makes me suspicious.
Where do you find your articles?
All you got to do is Google one thing, and then suddenly Facebook goes, "Ooh, he's interested in fruits and vegetables." We're going to serve him everything.
Where do you find the time? That's what I'm asking. Where do you find the time?
Well, when you're up at 4 a.m, you have time.
Yeah, that is true.
So I'll tell you more about what's on sale coming up tomorrow, but I am looking for Calvin's Vinkas. And I'm not seeing them. Bougainvilleas, that's nice. Gold Star Esperanza in the number 2, not the number 3. It's now $16.88. And, so that's at millburgernursery.com. All right, 210. Well, we won't give the number again. Yeah.
I was going to say.
We're going to begin to wrap up. So, listen, on behalf of Calvin and Mark, thanks to Al for doing a great job.
As always.
Yes, and thanks, of course, to you for listening to the show. I'm Milton Glueck. We're back here tomorrow. Come visit with us on this Labor Day weekend. And more tomorrow on 9:30 a.m., The Answer.